You have probably encountered someone or know someone who refuses to use a plastic straw at a restaurant or a coffee shop. In these recent last year, more than a dozen of cities in states like Washington, Florida, and Hawaii have banned plastic straws, and major US companies like American Airlines, Starbucks, Delta Airlines, Disney, and others have either implemented the plastic straw ban or scheduled one in the near future. According to EcoCycle, on average, we use around 500 million straws in the United States every day. 500 million straws for a day could fill more than 127 school buses each day, which brings us to 46,400 school buses every year. These plastic straws are a major cause of water pollution and global warming. The Ellen Macarthur Foundation says that by year 2050, there will be more plastic straws in the ocean than the fish. Now, you might ask that aren't plastic straws recyclable as we can recycle plastic? And the answer to that question would be no, not actually. According to Sustainability Victoria, plastic straws are too lightweight, small, and flexible to make it through the mechanical recycling sorter. They drop through sorting screen and mix with other material as they're too small to separate. Thus, they end up contaminating recycling loads or getting disposed as garbage. These garbage plastic straws either end up in landfill, where over time the waste breaks down as water filters through, forming a toxic liquid called leachate. This liquid is highly toxic and contains hazardous substance that can pollute the land, groundwater, and waterways. Or they end up in the ocean by getting left on beaches in coastal communities or seaside resorts globally, or getting littered or getting blown out of trash or transport boats and vehicles. From there, they flow into gutters and storm drains, which lead them to our ocean. In the ocean, they end up in one of the 5 plastic gears. Here, the plastic breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces, known as microplastic, rather than biodegrading or dissolving. Thus, these microplastics are designated to rotate and stay in our ocean internally, as it takes up to 200 years for a plastic to decompose. These microplastics are mistaken for food by aquatic life, and hence they pose great threat to marine life and us. For example, the microplastic is eaten by a herring, a small fish, which is eaten by a salmon, and the salmon is eaten by us. PANS has projected that by year 2050, 99% of all seabirds will have ingested plastic. Orbs research has already shown plastic in sea salt, 94% of US tap water, and shellfish. Scientists at UGA New Material Institute conducted a new research which discovered microplastic particles smaller than dust and powdered sugar inside baby sea turtles. And scientists at the University of Hawaii found that plastic emits greenhouse gases like methane and other harmful gases when they are exposed to sunlight. Now, so we know that there is no doubt that plastic straws are bad for the environment, and hence banning plastic straws would make a huge difference towards our environment. However, there are arguments against banning plastic straws, as some people need plastic straws for their well-being. Anyone who has or had a stroke, has autism, or a specific disability, or other life-changing physical issues do need straws. A solution for this would be compostable straws. Compostable straws are made from plant scratches, oil, corn, and other stuff like that. Since this straw is made from plant, most of them can decompose naturally in the commercial compost facility. Straws are naturally wasteful, used once and tossed out. They're not a necessity, but rather a luxury. Former success on plastic commodities ban demonstrate the positive effect of prohibition on our environment. San Francisco implemented a complete plastic ban in 2007, and since then the ban had led to 72% reduction in plastic bag pollution. Recycling clearly isn't the best option if you want to help solve the plastic straw problem. To sum it up, the best solution to this issue would be to give up plastic straws forever. It's the only way to ensure a better, healthier future for our marine life. NPR says that plastic straws make up to 7% of total plastic pollution in the United States. And yes, it's not a lot, but in near distant future, this mutual engagement over gateway issue of plastic straw will shift the way individual and business think about plastic pollution and about our society disposable culture on a larger scale. So say no to plastic straws, and thank you.